Shooter, do you understand all the elements of the ZigZag Mod 2 challenge?
I do. Don't do it. Stand by and go. Gotta get the cone. Gotta get the cone. Oh, I already done fucked up because I don't have my orange cone.
Just go with it. Hey, you forgot those.
Ah, I forgot them. Oh no, I did that wrong.
You know what you're doing?
I do.
I thought you said you understood all the elements.
I do. Might have been lying to myself. I'm all fucked up. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Oh, geez.
Well, how'd you do?
Retarded.
Let's go down and talk about it.
Yeah,
They're at the targets.
let's do that.
Well, I would just like to congratulate you
Thank you.
on a job not well done.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and talk about all the elements of this challenge.
I can only guess which one.
This one is a little tricky with the ZigZag because you already have marked cones, the green ones, at known distances, 15, 20, and 25.
Right.
The objective was to take your orange cones starting from the 50, run to the 15-yard line, and then engage your 8-inch targets, blue and orange. After doing an immediate action drill, failure to fire because of the dummy rounds, pick up your cones and then move to the next shooting position at the 20. And then doing the same thing and engaging the purple steel target 10-inch and then the green 10-inch plate. And then go to your final shooting position there at the 25-yard line and engage only the silhouette steel target with 2 rounds. Of course, you'd have another malfunction and then engage that. Flawless. That was good. Well, not really flawless because at the very beginning, you forgot your cones.
I did.
And
I
that
forgot
was
my cones.
a pretty important part of this drill.
It was a super important part.
Yeah,
Some
so
might say,
down.
other than the actual hitting of the targets, kind of the most important part.
Yeah, and then when you got to your first shooting position, you placed a cone on that cone.
Right.
Thinking it was the cone swap shooting challenge,
Yes.
which is kind of similar to this, but not really at all. You realize that and
I fumble fucked my way through it.
You did, but you got hits on all the targets, which
I
is phenomenal. You corrected the malfunctions, you did the reloads. What was your time to beat? Do you remember?
60 seconds.
60 seconds. What's your guess?
I'm gonna go about 65, 67.
Wow, that's remarkable. Did I show you this beforehand?
No, no, you didn't show me that.
Wow,
Yeah.
it was actually 72. 72 seconds.
Minute and 22 seconds.
Actually, it was 82 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is a no-go.
That is a no-go
station,
at this station.
soldier. So
one of the things that messed me up is that whenever we've done this challenge before, the green cones are usually placed oppositely from where they are now. Usually the green cone at the 15 is on that side, green cone at the 20 is on that side, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And so I was running on muscle memory, which is not something you should be doing for an accuracy drill whenever you're problem solving.
yeah,
See how that kind of threw me for a loop.
Little bit
So
of a
I
loop.
got there was a cone there, and so brain automatically went to, I've got cone, there's cone, place cone on top of cone. And so that didn't work well.
yeah. Cone inception, I guess you could say. Well, all right, well, let's go ahead and go to the table.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick a challenge now.
he's gonna pick a challenge, and I'm gonna make sure that whenever I set this up, I'm gonna set it up all backwards too. I'm I'm gonna stop talking shit because I failed this. Welcome to Intuitive Defense. My name is Kennedy, and this is my good friend Baker.
This is Season 3, Episode 29 of Noob, an entertaining and educational shooting series, which is a mimic-style shooting game similar to Horse, the basketball game.
Here we have the ZigZag Mod 2 challenge. I failed this. Fortunately, since I was the initial person that chose it, I do not have to go to redemption or anything. It just gets placed back into the binder to be used at a later point in time. This particular challenge is meant to elevate your heart rate, cause you to problem solve on the fly, and pay attention to your environment. I failed on paying attention to the environment. I failed on problem solving, or in other words, not taking things as they are and then just believing that that you're doing them right now in the same way you've always done them. Because Baker swapped up the green cones that were out there, some say maybe intentionally, and then I was not paying attention to it, therefore I was not having a good awareness of my situational surroundings. So accuracy drill, which is just normal for accuracy, problem solving, moving the cones where they need to be, having an awareness of your environment, and, well, running. So having an awareness of your environment, much like the guy that took out that mass shooter that was going to happen at that mall, where he was concealed carry, he was doing it.
It's a whirly bird.
It was like a 40-yard pistol shot, unsupported. Like there's some sort of, I'll put it up in post, there's some sort of name for that particular drill. He had to be aware of his surroundings. Because he was aware of his surroundings, he shot the bad guy, didn't shoot anybody else, and was able to adjust for whatever he needs to adjust to in providing cover for himself and others. So that's kind of important, and that's what this particular challenge is supposed to allow you to see in further training.
I think it's called the Kill Bill drill, if I remember correctly. And also, we had dummy rounds in this one.
Oh yeah, the dummy rounds. So that was also a part of being able to problem solve. If you go to shoot, you hear a click, what do? Tap rack, bang, tap rack, reassess, whatever your particular situation calls for. Maybe tap rack and cover your nose. So yes, that was another aspect of it.
Tree's cracking. But hey, you didn't do good.
Yeah, I didn't.
I found the next challenge.
What's
the Stranger. Mod 2.
Oh.
Which is similar to the Stranger, but this is the Mod 2 version.
Grand Power Strawbog, no. PSA ARV, no. CZ Scorpion, no. Cruise Vector. Doing the Cruise Vector.
Yes, this is my favoriteest one.
That's his.
You're gonna love this one because this involves push-ups and sit-ups, running, jumping jacks,
It doesn't at
star
all.
clusters, monkey fuckers.
It doesn't at all. Isn't this one where you move the table with all the PCCs on it and we all use them?
I really don't know.
That's what the Stranger is. So,
I have no idea.
that's what the Stranger is. It's where you use each other's pistols in season 2. But for the PCCs, you were gonna have the entire table full.
Well, I did not read anything about this challenge.
He goes by titles, folks.
I just like strangers, and this one I thought there'd be 2 strangers.
He's a Twitter user in real life. He just looks at the headline and decides from there.
If you have candy, I'll get in your car.
Then he'll take your candy and your car.
We're gonna go to the 15-yard line. We'll see you guys down there.
Shooter, you understand the rules for the Stranger Mod 2?
I do.
All right, fantastic. Let's get to it.
All right, I'm gonna work the targets, right to left.
So it'd be green to orange. Got it.
Got it, yep. Stand by. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. We kindly appreciate it.
I reset.
You ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna work targets left to right.
Okay.
All right?
You said
orange to green. I'm gonna go orange to green now.
You said right
Changing
to left
things
first.
up. Stand by. Go. I think that bot tree's going dead.
Which one?
Weapon on safe. The optic for that one.
Oh, okay.
Boop. Oh, that was the magazine release. Ha ha! Victory.
Nice.
Weapon on safe.
Weapon on safe.
Properly cleared.
Uh-huh.
Hiya!
30 seconds.
Clear. The 4-5.
4-5.
We are going for the blue target.
Push hard. There you go. All right, nice.
Amazing hit. Clear. Magazine down. I'm gonna extend this.
Okay, 50 seconds.
I got it. Here we go. I think the battery is going dead in this one too. That was very difficult to see.
All right, we've got all that taken care of.
It was just turned down.
You can now relax from your come love me stance you got going on right there.
Ooh.
And we're gonna head over to the range.
All right, they were
Look at
just
the
turned down.
targets and discuss things. Beggar.
You know how I won?
How'd you
I found
win?
this on the ground right here.
Okay.
This was mine.
That's how you know?
Huh?
All right, fantastic. Beggar.
I think it came probably from this target.
The elements of this challenge were to shoot the targets in a particular order, which you did, left to right. Even though you started off saying right to left, you changed up your mind like a little teenage girl, right?
Yep.
Like a little high school girl. You changed up. You hit all the targets in a row. You did every single one of the shooting positions on the firearms, and you pushed them back into safe whenever they were onto the table.
Yeah, I did.
Something that I struggle with sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
And what is the time frame upon which you were supposed to complete this?
Did I show you this yet?
You did. I appreciate that.
60 seconds.
You failed. That was an extra.
No, I did.
A bullet hit the.
That was my bonus one. Bonus round.
60 seconds was the time limit. You did it in 57.89.
I had plenty of time left.
Yeah. If by less than 2 seconds you call that plenty of time,
Yeah.
you probably say that that's why you have plenty of wiener, right? Like
Yeah.
it's close to being plenty of wiener, so therefore it's plenty of wiener.
Plenty enough for me.
Feel sorry for your wife.
Hey.
You cut shit.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
So the real question is, do I have to do it left to right now as well?
You can do it whichever way you want. Kind of like your sexual orientation. Sometimes you do women, sometimes you do dudes. Same thing here. You can either go left to right or right to left.
Why are you leaving out?
I'm not going to tell you how to use your bat.
Why are you leaving out barnyard animals?
I mean, that's a given. Everybody does that.
True. I didn't think of that. Timekeeper ready.
Yeah.
Stand by and go. Woo. Off to a fantastic start.
Wow. Impressive. Solid hit.
Oy.
On the orange. Yep. On safe. Good. Good. Good.
Huh.
Oh yeah. I saw it.
Hoya.
Maybe on safe. I don't know.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. This is going to be a difficult one for you. Yeah.
Oh, it's not
There you
ambidextrous.
go. On safe. Nice. Well done.
Oy.
Oh, look at you. Oh, yeah. Never punched that one, I think. You're a beast.
I got this. Hoya.
Oh, it's upside down.
You can't fool me twice.
All right. Everything is on safe.
Everything is unsafe.
Let's go down yonder.
For the bad news?
Discuss this. Huh?
For the bad news?
For bad news.
Okay, fantastic. Let's do that.
All right. You are the father. We find ourselves here at the targets again
We do.
to discuss your bullshit performance.
We keep meeting here.
Your objective was to work the targets left to right.
I did.
Getting one hit on each one of the targets.
I did.
Dings on all of them, which was good. You had to use each one of the PCCs, each magazine filled with one round, one live round. You did that. The objective was to place it on safe, make sure it's properly cleared back on the table once you hit your target, which you did.
I did that.
Your time to beat was 60 seconds.
I did that.
Your time.
Let me guess. 47.
Not that good. I don't know what to tell you. Just a little bit worse than mine.
Uh-huh.
But within the 60 seconds, which is
Yeah,
impressive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I didn't get 47?
Nope, 47.08. It's all about
So how
proficiency.
did I do worse than you?
Because
You said I did slightly worse than you.
it was boring to watch.
I didn't realize the entertainment factor
Yeah.
took that much of an aspect of an accuracy drill.
It does. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. All right, we'll see you at the table.
God damn it. You never win.
Since both of us successfully completed the Stranger Mod 2 challenge, this will get put back into the binder at the front, removed from rotation, never to be used again. And one of the difference between the Stranger Mod 2 challenge and just the regular Stranger challenge is this one uses all the targets. The regular challenge only uses the pink silhouette. So
yes.
This one is a little bit more complex. While he's placing that in the binder, he's going to look for the next challenge, and I'm going to explain the important aspects of this particular challenge. Although this video is hosted by two adult retards, which is us, the importance of this challenge has real world implication. It's very unlikely that you're going to find yourself in a situation where you have a plethora of firearms to your front and you have to be able to successfully use each firearm to engage a target or a threat. But it is important to understand the differences of firearms, which all these PCCs, they operate a little bit differently. Bolt release, magazine release, all that stuff. And so that's part of this challenge, is being able to program your brain going from one weapon system to the next while engaging multiple targets in a specific order and getting good, accurate hits on those targets within a specific time limit. So it's a compound of elements that make this particular challenge a little bit difficult. But you could also find that in the real world. If, for instance, you are in a mall and an active shooter situation starts and you don't have a firearm, but somebody does, and they go down, they get injured, they get killed, they're out of the fight, and you retrieve that firearm, it's important for you to understand how that functions. And so this, you may have to encounter a new to you type of firearm. Also, something interesting is when we were talking to one of our really good friends, Wendigoon.
Super good friend.
Yeah. We communicate almost on a every other year basis.
Right.
So, I mean, we're like in touch with him all the time.
The only reason it's not intimate friend is because that would imply we communicate with him on a year-to-year basis.
Yeah. And, but hopefully we can step up that relationship. Yeah. Anyways, he was telling us how him and his friends, they like to get together and shoot. And of course, they all have different firearms. So this would actually be a good challenge for them because each person would have to learn the other person's firearm. So in the event of a natural disaster, a real world situation where communities might have to come together and work together, that type of knowledge is very beneficial. See you later. Thank God he's leaving, am I right? That dude, I mean, he has his moments of being sweet, but usually he's a complete jerk off. And, oh, my titty. Oh, see what I mean? Oh, why'd you throw your gag ball at me?
Well, it's because that's the only ball that I have.
You hit me right in my milk udder, dude.
Well, I mean, that's what I was aiming for. You've got so much milk in there, you need to let that out occasionally.
Well, I guess I'm done talking now. You know how that breasticle is always sore?
Yeah.
Because the majority of my motion happens in this tip, not so much this one.
What kind of motion are you talking about?
All sorts of motions.
Yeah? That's the only
How
motion
I practice my swing, my overhand breaststroke. I like to swim in circles, so that's why I don't use both arms.
We're doing the Toss Mod 2 challenge.
Oh, so we're gonna go like this now.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as how we just used the vector, I'll be kind and not use that one. Aw.
You're picking that up.
You're gonna pick that one up.
You're picking this one up.
Let's do...
You're picking that one up. You're also picking that one up.
CZ Scorpion.
Let's do it.
We like that one.
I like it because it's mine. We're gonna go ahead and take this challenge. We're gonna head
and we
out
will
to the
see you at the 45-yard line.
It's actually at the 30.
So I said.
That's not the same thing. 45 does not equal 30.
But 15 does. Shooter, do you understand all the elements of this challenge? Toss, Mod 2.
Give me a second. Oh, I do.
Be careful, you're gonna knock all the herpes off. I will get approximately 6 feet from you. About right here, I think. Yeah, that should be about 6 feet.
You
Get your finger out your butt.
You ever had your tailbone itch? Not your butthole, but your tailbone?
Yeah, that one time I almost broke it.
Oh.
Your tailbone. You set the time standard,
Yeah.
young man.
Yeah. Got it.
Prepare thyself.
I am prepared.
Stand by. Go. Hey, good catch. Probably because it's dick shaped. Oh. So I stopped the time numerous occasions because you stopped shooting. So I figured, oh, he's done.
I lost count.
Nope. Oh, okay, now he's done.
I lost count.
Okay, well, let's just walk down yonder and we'll discuss this challenge more in depth.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, here we are. This is the only target we're concerned about is the Silhouette steel plate 12 by 20.
It is.
Approximately. Now this challenge is a little bit different.
It is.
The objective of this was for me, the timekeeper, to underhand toss you a magazine.
Yeah.
And then you grab that magazine, load your firearm, and then engage this target only with 12 rounds in your magazine.
Yeah.
No time limit, but there is a time standard. And the time standard is set by you, which means when I go, I have to beat that time that you kind of set a little bit, not really. All dings, good to go. So you successfully completed this challenge in, take a wild guess at what your time was. Wrong, 15:98.
I was gonna say 30 something.
Oh, no. You got it in 15:98, which would actually probably be a little bit longer because like I said, I stopped the time
Yeah.
a few times, but. So I pass this to you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
The torch is now in your hand.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna put on my sling, and then we're gonna go change, and then I will do this challenge.
Let's do it. Shooter. Are you ready? I'm now 6 feet away approximately. So I'm going to go ahead
Who I
and
remind
toss
you
it
of?
to you. All right?
Who I remind you of?
I'm not
Morpheus, right?
I'm
Off
not
of the
gonna do that.
Matrix? How noticeable is that? High kick. Look at that. All right.
Shooter ready?
Yeah.
Bye, and go. Oh, shit.
Oh, foobar. Double foobar. I F that all up. Oh, catch it.
Shooter. Here we are down at, stop. Stop. Here we are, here we are down at the targets.
We are.
You only had one target to hit. You
one
hit it successfully all 12 times.
Right there.
This one, I can't, yep, that was all you. You caught the magazine, placed it firmly in your firearm,
Kinda
loaded
caught it.
it,
I
and was
dropped it
able to
first.
shoot.
Yeah.
You dropped it. I'm not saying you didn't drop it. I'm just saying that you essentially were successful in that. And your time limit for this challenge, you remember what it was?
Maybe 15 seconds or something.
15 seconds, correct. Your time limit for this was 15 seconds. You did it in 13.43 seconds.
At that. It's like those numbers but backwards.
It is.
That's pretty impressive.
Not
I could not
anywhere
have planned that more perfectly.
near that.
Benicio del Toro, you can eat my butt. You know what I mean? Fucking amazing. That was just amazing. Oh, time to fuck off. My camera turned off.
You know, like, we're gonna fuck off. You don't have to fuck off. This isn't toward you. You just.
Let's go, fucker.
Here we are back at the table, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. This is the toss challenge, toss mod 2 actually. We have successfully completed this, so I'm going to hand this over to Baker. Baker's going to put this back into the binder. Just like the first noob challenge, this one focuses on important skills for a shooter. Not necessarily catching stuff out of the air and jamming magazines into your firearms, but it does force you to step out of your comfort zone and do something that you may not, and more than likely not, have never done before, outside of a Halo game or something. Every time you shoot a firearm, there is something you've never done before that you need to do. Whether it's extremely pertinent, whether it's never going to happen, whether it's only going to happen once every blue moon, every time you're going to use a firearm and you have to use it in self-defense of you or someone else, there are an infinite variety of things that could get in the way of you successfully using that thing to protect you or yourself. So you should be looking for different ways to challenge yourself in doing different things. You got to build those neural pathways in the old gray matter. Pew. All right, so what we have here is the score. My score above Baker's head is NO. Baker's score above my head is NO. So at this point in time, we're both yay.
But tonight, he'll be a yes, if you dig what I'm saying. Anyways, if you want to run noob with your friends, we have posted description, rules, and challenges on our website for free. Visit intuitivedefense.com and click on the articles tab at the top of the website. Then scroll down to the subject list on the right side and look for the word noob. Click on that, you'll be good to go.
Totally good to go. Feel free to download all the challenges
They're a lot of fun.
as much as you want. We also have a link in the video description down below. And that disappearing button thing at the top for more noob episodes is up here.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Lastly, please like, share, and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment.
You should definitely do that.
Not about anything in particular. Tell us about how whenever you wear super tight underwear, it makes your day that much better, even though it has nothing to do with any sort of overt or covert sexuality during the day.
See, I don't find that to be true though, because I wear women's underwear and there's not a lot of material there. So I don't get that tight feeling. I get a warm embrace and a dental floss type of feeling, but I don't really get a tight feeling, if you know what I mean.
Maybe you're just buying too large of women's underwear.
No, I got these from your mom.
That's why I said you're getting too large of women's underwear.
Ah,
My mom, before she died, she loved eating. She's not a thin lady.
not the only one.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Yeah, any relatives watching this, y'all just go ahead and write me a hate mail right now. But I totally get it. Totally get it. Bye.